All right, hello adventurers and well met. Welcome to the Master of Dungeons Twitch channel this Sunday evening for live play games. We are taking a break from our normal Keys from the Golden Vault series that we run every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Tonight we are actually playing virtual D&D Weekend. It is partnered with Baldwin Games and Wizards of the Coast. We run virtual D&D weekends. We run them once a month. You can find for more information on the Wizards of the Coast website with their D&D. The Yawning Portal is where you can pick up tickets for that. Tonight is our last slot of the weekend, and we do have some awesome players. I've played with all of them before. They are great players, and we're going to try to have some fun with the adventure this evening. Um, a little bit about us, of course. Twitch.tv/The Master of Dungeons. Give us a follow down below. Of course, we have our About Us section. You can join our community Discord server down there as well. And of course, those that are watching, if you have accumulated enough of your gold pieces, your channel points, you can use those to redeem some things to aid the party or hinder the monsters. They're all illegal things that a dungeon master can do in the game. So, if you have the coin, feel free to help out some of the adventurers. We're going to go ahead and introduce the adventurers first, and then afterwards, I'm going to go ahead and kind of give a little bit of a background of what's been going on in the story so far that they're going to be participating in. This is I believe, the 16th adventure in this storyline as well. So let's go ahead and start with Mornfield, and we'll finish up with Indigo. So make sure to give us a little bit about your character, your character's mechanics of your race, class, and level, any pronouns for your character, and then if they have any history in the Nine Hells and Avertus, give us a little bit about that. So, Mornfield, introduce yourself.
Sure. Good evening. I'm playing Mornthiel. She is a human female level 16 Twilight Cleric who heals primarily through putting up an aura that grants temporary hit points at the start of everybody's turn. She has been through all of the Tier 3 adventures so far, most of the Tier 2, and like the last one or two of the Tier 1 modules. And she has been hanging around Hell and helping out Ahadi and Dara and the other people.
Excellent. All right. Thank you, Mornfield. And next we have Krua.
Krua is an Aarakocra wizard. This is his first venture into Avernus, so he's spent the majority of his career as a witch-like hand. And, so him coming to Avernus is a pretty good shock to him. Mechanically, he's a 15th level war wizard, so he'll be doing a lot of counterspelling and dispelling and detect magic tonight. So
awesome.
That's Krua.
Thank you very much, Krua. And then we have Dr. Rigel.
Thank you, Mitch. So Dr. Rigel is a 16th level Asimar from Waterdeep. She has platinum white hair, glowing golden eyes. She's a 15th level College of Eloquence Bard, a medical doctor, psychologist, and scholar. Her long practice in Waterdeep has made her a courtier with all the court functionary feature you get with that. She also did a sabbatical at Candlekeep to take some deep studies where she studied Infernal and many things about the Nine Hells. That's mechanically, she took a level of knowledge cleric. But this is her first descent into the Hells, Mitch, and she's excited for it.
All right. Thank you very much, Dr. Rigel. Then we have Arthrog.
Yes, so in front of you, you have Arthrog. So you have a 6.5 foot tall, super emo looking Shatterkai. He's a paladin of Kellenvor who enjoys ridding evil on any plane he's on, whether that be undead or fiends or just bad people mistreating others, as he really hates bullies. Mechanically, he's a level 16 character, 14 paladin, 2 fighter. He's had some experiences in Avernus, dancing with minotaurs, arm wrestling for entertainment, and smiting fiends.
Yes, that was a fun adventure with Arthrog dancing with the minotaur at the gala. All
Yep.
right, thank you very much, Arthrog. And then we have Indigo.
All right. Good evening, everybody. Indigo is a 16th level Oath of Redemption paladin. He is a Shatter Kai. He wields a glaive and he likes to get in up close and personal. But he also because of his redemption background, likes to negotiate before fighting. Fighting is only a last resort. He has a storied past. His soul was traded to a devil early in his career, and through some bartering, he ended up in the service of the Raven Queen, where he became a warrior, and he broke the bonds of the Raven Queen through his patron Endisoril, the Lord of Winter, and so he is here for a little bit of payback. He wants to get back at these devils and make sure that they can't ever do to anyone else what they did to him. So this is a little personal for Indigo.
All right, thank you very much, Indigo. You also might see the viewers. You'll see a character that has the name Dara here on the screen. She is part of the storyline, and we're going to go ahead and give you a little bit of history of the Season 9 series, which was the Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus hardcover. And then, of course, we are playing Adventurers League, which is the organized play for Dungeons & Dragons. And these are adventures that were written for the Adventurers League specifically to kind of go along with the Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus hardcover. So the story thus far is that the companion was the glowing ball of light that was over the city of Elturel, which was the capital of a holy kingdom of Elturgard, and the ball emitted sunlight and basically aided the city in ridding itself of a vampire plague. And one day, the ball turned black, and darkness came upon the city of Elturel. And when the darkness receded, the city of Elturel was gone. Nothing was left there but a crater. A young girl, about 10 years old, by the name of Dara, wearing plain off-white linen clothes and a robe and hood, came to some adventurers near the ruins of Elturel, along with her shepherd companion and his pet goat, and gathered adventurers to help find refugees from around the outside of the town. Gathering up some refugees, they started their trek to Baldur's Gate, which lies to the west of Elturgard. And along the way, some insidious murders occurred. And once they arrived in Baldur's Gate, some more murders occurred as well. Through investigation, it was discovered that a cult of Zariel were focusing these murders on the descendants of Hellriders. Hellriders being the holy knights that originally went into the Nine Hells with Zariel as an arch celestial to fight against the demons and devils in the blood war that takes place across Avernus, the eternal blood war, as it were. Once they've discovered this, Dara, it was discovered that Dara is a chosen of Ilmater, the god of relieving of suffering and pain and such like that in the Forgotten Realms. And Ilmater has set her on a journey to go into Avernus and try to find any Hellriders that might have been left behind, try to redeem as much as they can, and perhaps maybe even redeem Zariel in the process. With the adventurer playing tonight, currently the adventurers have aided Dara in getting these different wards that she needs. She has some wards of suffering, which are bracers that she wears. She has a ward of, I believe it is faithfulness, as a gauntlet that she has on one other hand. And they are going right now. They have just freed this group of elite Hellriders known as the Bloody Hooves. And the party is now getting ready to start this adventure. All right, is everyone ready to go?
Yes.
Excellent.
Let's do it.
So, Sir Gador, Honorsbright, is the leader of the Bloody Hooves, and you find yourselves still in the canyon, or I'm sorry, not the canyon, the tomb in which Dara was able to go through and revive all of the Bloody Hooves. It's about 60 by 60 foot chamber. There are niches in the wall. You can see that there are caps that were once covering those niches that actually concealed bodies that were in stasis of about 25 of these Bloody Hooves, these elite Hellriders. Pardon me. And after giving Dara the words of faithfulness, Sir Gador Honorsbright had mentioned that it is now time, if she can, to free the order of clerics and casters that worked with the Bloody Hooves. You kind of see Dara's face is kind of a little unreadable. There's uncharacteristic dark circles under her eyes. And she looks fairly tired. And you can see Sir Gador Honorsbright and many of the fighters under her command kind of chatting with one another as they're continuing to rest. You've obviously had a long rest as well, having rested here with the dwarves. They did have 3 levels of exhaustion when they came out of their stasis. Now, of course, after a long rest, they only have 1 level of exhaustion left. But would anyone like to speak with Dara?
Yeah, I would like to at least just walk up and just check in on her. And I know there's a lot going on for a little girl, so I'm just kind of like want to check in and see if she's okay.
Yeah, and as you approach, she does kind of look up at you, a little weary. And dark, like I said, the dark circles kind of under her eyes. Probably the toll of this powerful magic, because you all know that she's a chosen of Ilmater because she actually read from the Book of Exalted Deeds, and has become chosen by Ilmater to do this. But yeah, as you mentioned, even with that, she is still just a 10-year-old girl, and she looks up and she says, "Oh, thank you for your concern. I really appreciate that you've been able to help and that you're so concerned about me. But yes, it is tiresome and weary, but we cannot stop until my work is done."
Okay.
I was going to, Crew would ask, do you know what lies ahead in our journey here?
Yes, yes. It seems that Sir Gador mentions that one of their order, the High Priest of Torm, named Horst Aetherace, is entombed beyond this location. There is a secret door, he says, in the back of his tomb that opens up to a tunnel that will lead into the area where he believes that Horst interred himself and the other priests of the Hell Riders to await Zariel to come free them. Of course, I'm sure that Horst, the High Priest, will be as shocked as Gador was when they find of the fall of Zariel. So we should best be cautious in presenting that when the time comes. If the time comes, she says.
Okay.
Dara, how
Horst's tomb is?
I am not aware of it, and I have not felt anything from the wards. But he can. She said that we can access the area deeper into the tombs from her resting place. So if anybody wants to go over to where Sir Gador was interred, you can search that area.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Indigo would do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
Crew would too.
yeah, you can give me either a perception or investigation checks. Fine. Nice.
Ooh, very nice.
Was that wind fixed, Mornfield?
Yes, it comes and goes.
Gotcha.
And it's only on yours, so.
Gotcha. Okay.
And
Yeah.
it's
So
when you talk a lot.
okay. So Krua and Mornfield and Indigo, you kind of examine the inside of the niche where Sir Gador was entombed, and indeed you do find a small little lever inside. Pulling the lever, it does open up to a dark hall on the other side.
Yep.
Approach cautiously, but see what's down the hall.
Yeah, it seems to stretch on into the darkness, even with your dark vision and such like that. The hall seems to go beyond that. What's different is that it's the stone inside is very dark itself.
This is where crew would go ahead and pull up. I mean, are we on a time crunch? Is Dara like in a hurry? Can I ritualize detect magic?
Oh yes, if you want to cast detect magic as a ritual.
Yeah, I'd go ahead and do that, and that way we can see if there's anything magical down the hallway, and I'll just keep concentration on that.
Okay. Anyone else have any spells they'd like to cast before heading into the tunnel?
Now, if our object is to keep Dara alive, among other things, Indigo would want to cast a death ward on her,
Okay.
unless somebody has something else. So,
We will put a
yep,
death ward on her.
I will put a death ward on her.
All right.
And,
That makes sense.
yeah.
She does indicate to you that the abilities that the wards have given her. With the wards of suffering, she can cast at will, cure wounds, mage armor, and shield.
Right.
Nice.
And with
To have multiple insurance policies.
And with the wards of faithfulness, she can cast protection from evil and good, and lesser restoration at will.
That's great. And then Arthrog will cast at a 3rd level aid.
Okay.
Nice.
And so, and I'll put I'll give that to Dara, Krua, and Dr. Regal.
Okay. That increases their max HP.
Excellent. Thank you.
No problem.
Kuro is going to cast mage armor on himself also.
As will Dara also. And she says her goodbyes to the Bloody Hooves, the warriors of the Bloody Hooves, soldiers. And first of all, if you would, go ahead and give me a marching order. Those that will be at the north at the top up here would be in the lead, and then those that would be bringing up the rear or perhaps protecting Dara in the middle. She's definitely content to be in the middle of the pack, if that's where you would like for her to be.
Indigo would stay close to Dara because he can use his paladin abilities to absorb damage if necessary.
Okay.
Who's up front? Probably not the mage.
Yeah, well, I'd at least be behind the first person, maybe, so that way I can detect magic and still see something.
Okay.
It's a 30-foot.
Yeah, you can march in that order right there as it is if you want to. That's totally fine.
Mm-hmm.
All right, perfect.
And we all have 300-foot dark vision due to my eyes of the night thing for the viewers at home.
Perfect. All right, so once everyone said their goodbyes to Sir Gador, you head into the tunnel to search for this tomb of Horst, the High Priest of Torm. After about an hour's travel or so, the tunnel abruptly ends in a wall of polished black stone. The wall bears a carving of a sword above 2 holes approximately 6 inches wide and 1.5 feet apart. There's also a message carved into the stone, it seems, but it's written in Celestial. Can anyone read Celestial?
No.
As an Azamar, I most certainly can, but...
Okay. So Dr. Rigel, you can translate this for your companions. And this is right above the holes, the 2 holes that are about 1.5 feet apart. I'll type up the chat for you there. It says, "Your brothers and sisters in faith await. May your light once again foment fear in the hearts of the wicked." Is anyone skilled with history?
I am proficient in history. That's Morthiel.
Excellent, Morthiel. If you'd give me a history check, then please.
I'm pretty sure Dr. Rigel is too, but
Actually, Morthiel, you don't actually have to make the history check. My apologies. You actually recognize the sword that's the carving.
Oh yeah.
As you've seen it before. It's actually a carving of this sword here.
Yes.
A stylized version of that. Being a stylized version of Zariel's sword.
It's Zariel's blade. We're on the right track. Allegedly. That's what it is.
And she turns and looks to you, Mornthiel, and says, "Would you do the honors, please?"
Lift you up again?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'll lift her up.
Okay.
And I got all buff when I leveled up. So
nice. As you do, you notice that she's wearing the bracers, the wards of suffering on her wrists, and she has the ward of faithfulness, which is a glove on her right hand, and she places her arms into the holes. And after a few moments, you hear grinding of stone upon stone, and again, as she did before, she kind of trembles a little bit, and then you hear the wall start to move, and she retracts her arms from the holes, and the wall slides open, revealing a very dark tunnel further into the darkness.
Okay.
They don't have an art for this, so I'm going to show everyone that cool
That's
handout.
very cool.
It's a beautiful piece of work.
It is completely dark in these tunnels, and thankfully, of course, with Mornthiel's gift of dark vision, everyone can see 300 feet through the darkness. As you start your way past the area where the black stone wall was, you notice that the tomb walls and ceilings themselves are about 10 feet high ceilings and about 10 foot wide, and they're tiled all over with hewn black stone. You see a few occasional tiles missing here or there. Obviously, it is completely dark. Without any light source or dark vision, you'd be completely in the dark. But one of the first things that you notice, everyone give me a perception check if they would.
Perception. Dun, dun, dun.
Nice.
There we go.
Indigo and Mornthiel, the two of you happen to catch an odd sound coming from somewhere ahead.
What does it sound like? Is it recognizable, or is it so odd we haven't heard it before?
Oh, no, you've heard it, especially as adventurers, especially traveling through different taverns and such in Faerun when you were there before coming to the Hells. It's this distant sound of soft elven music.
Oh no, it's elven elevator music. Run.
The Shatterkai, is it the type of elven music I enjoy, or that makes me cringe?
Isn't that
it definitely sounds melancholy.
They're still up.
All right.
So you have been traveling about an
cautiously.
hour. I was going to say, yeah, you have been traveling for about an hour to get to this location. Did you want to re-up any of your spells or any new spells that you want to prepare?
Yeah, detect magic again.
Okay.
I'll cast See Invis.
Depth ward's 8 hours, so.
Okay, perfect. And who is most likely going to be the main tank? Dara asks.
Arthrog doesn't mind, but I mean, I'll defer to Indigo if you have a preference.
I'm tanky as well. My thing is, if I stay within 10 feet of Dara, I can absorb any damage she takes.
Okay. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well
I like
then.
that. So Arthrog, yeah.
Okay, so she will go over to Arthrog then and cast Protection from Evil and Good on Arthrog.
Oh, thank you very much, Dara.
She'll come up every 10 minutes when the concentration and it ends. So consider you to have that on you until she does something else and some other situation arises. So yeah, Krua re-ups your detect magic. Everyone prepares again to continue traveling, and you can see that the tunnel starts to open up to some sort of chamber ahead of you. Again, the tunnel itself being about 10 foot wide, being able to walk two abreast if need be. But from your vision and the dark vision that you have, you can see that there appears to be perhaps maybe a 20-foot square chamber ahead of you. And Krua, immediately, you see something inside the chamber that you would definitely not want your companions to stumble upon.
Definitely point that out to my compatriots, and yeah. So, can I tell what kind of magic it is?
You can definitely tell with the detect magic, it is abjuration magic. If you want to give me an Arcana check, feel free to give me an Arcana check to maybe perhaps discern the spell.
Absolutely. Oh,
Not a problem. It's a simple first level spell called Alarm.
okay. Well, I'll mention that to everybody, that there's an alarm spell here. I don't know what alarm. I don't know if crew even has that spell. So, look.
It's available to artificers, rangers, and wizards. I think
Yeah.
Dr. Rigel has it on her spell list.
Yeah, it's on his spell list, but I don't have it. But yeah, I'll share what I know about the alarm spell with everybody.
Sure, I'm going to put that there, and I'll put this over here in our chat.
So does it look like it's a 20-foot cube?
Can Dr. Rigel cast Dispel Magic to do away with it?
Oh, yeah, you certainly could. Yes. Whoever would like to spend the Dispel Magic can cast a Dispel Magic to get rid of the alarm.
Okay. Drew, I
Yeah, good
presume
idea.
you've identified that to us.
Yes, and I guess what I was trying to say is we might be able to just avoid. Is it avoidable?
Oh no, with that check and your detect
Okay.
magic, no, there's no way you could avoid it. Would definitely need to dispel it. Yes.
Okay. All right. Do you want to dispel it? I mean, I could dispel it also. Okay. Thank you.
And Morthiel's
I
going
will
to
save
pull
your slot.
Okay. And Morthiel
So,
will pull up
yeah,
to see
Doctor.
invisibility. Okay. Go ahead, Rigel.
Oh yeah, so it's 120 feet range. I speak the incantation. Dr. Rigel's fingers, kind of mimic snuffing out a candlelight, and then dispel the spell.
Okay. So the alarm goes down. Now that the alarm is gone, you can actually see because of with your detect magic and such, Krua, you can see up ahead very faintly because it's kind of just outside of the range of your vision with the detect magic, because I believe detect magic is only about 30 feet.
Correct.
Through about a 10 by maybe 20 by 20 on the opposite side of this wall, it seems to open up into a larger chamber beyond, and that's where the glow is coming from.
Oh, okay.
Is that also where the singing is coming from, or the music?
It just seems to be coming from everywhere. It does seem to be getting a little bit louder. Not too much, but it really doesn't seem to be coming from a particular direction at the moment. But it does seem to be coming from that area in front of you.
Can I do an Arcana on that? See if I can figure out what that is also?
If you want to. You mean the faint glowing up ahead?
Yes.
No, you have to get a little bit closer to that if you.
Closer? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, shall we move closer?
I think we should.
The girl from Ipanema can't be that bad.
All right, give me one moment. I'm just going to copy and paste your tokens to the new map. Again, for our viewers, this adventure did not come with any maps, so we are using some maps that we have in Roll20 to kind of facilitate representation, at least, to give a visual representation of what the rooms look like and things like that. So let me bring everyone over here. We're going to copy and paste you all here first. Now we'll move you all over to this new map. Ignore the circle. The circle isn't anything. So just ignore the circle. It doesn't really have anything to do with anything. However, the first things that you notice when you enter into the area here, is obviously just passing beyond where the alarm was some perhaps maybe a foyer or something of that nature. But this chamber looks to be more like a formal entrance into this tomb. Looking about, you see that it opens. You're coming in from the southern wall. You see to the east and the west 2 large black doors. One located over here near this hook in the wall, and then one directly across from it over here. But now that you're into this room, you can see something very, very interesting and almost blinding, Krua. It seems as if the floor and the air in front of you all around is bright with abjuration magic. The only place that you do not see it is, let me draw a little thing here around your tokens. The only place that you do not see this glow is around the entrance and where you are when you came in. Can everyone see that?
I'll share that. Yes, I can see that. I'll share that with the group. Hey, don't step any further. There's abjuration magic, and it's super bright. Let me see if I can figure out what this thing is first. With an arcana. Nope, I don't know.
Let me
try an arcana as well.
Yeah, go ahead.
Got proficiency. Ooh.
There you go,
Ooh,
Dr.
Rigel. Nice.
Jeez.
Dr. Rigel, to check it out, you have to get up a little bit closer. Like maybe beside Indigo or Arthrog.
Okay, let me just give me one moment to move.
Mm-hmm.
Between us.
Does that work?
Yep, that's perfect. And what you notice with that Arcana check, I'll need investigations from here on out, but I'm definitely going to give you this from that awesome Arcana check. You notice on the ground right in front of you is a symbol.
This is where Krua will has to dispel magic. And
one moment, Krua. What is your passive? What is your passive investigation?
Passive investigation is 20.
Okay, give me 1 second. Put that on GM roll. You glancing about with your vision and your investigation, you see that the floor right in front of you does not contain any of these glyphs. Oops, hold on.
Okay.
1 second. Yeah, there we go. So obviously the magic in that area starts to is not as bright.
Oh, okay. So we can actually step into that area then. And okay, so like if I could move up and then do another check.
Yes, if you wanted to. With that Arcana from Dr. Rigel, basically the magic that you're seeing is that there are certain tiles in this room all throughout that are most likely contain symbols. And if you need to make it to one of the doors, you'll have to traverse the room and not stepping on any of these symbols, of course.
Are the symbols recognizable to us?
Question.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, good question.
Yes. This symbol here in front of you is a symbol of pain.
Mm.
Gotcha. Okay.
With your passive perception there, Krua, and Dr. Rigel, with your passive perception what was your passive passive investigation?
My passive investigation is 19.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and do the checks for Krua on the 3 in front of them, and I'm going to check this one for you as well, Dr. Rigel. So for Dr. Rigel, that one there. This one also contains a symbol as well. The ones in front of Krua contains a safe space right there. However, you also find a symbol there and a symbol there. Arthrog, what's your passive investigation?
I believe it is 9.
You can give me an active investigation roll if you wish.
Sure, because that might be at least the chance for being a little better. My -1 modifier. Nope. Even worse.
Oh, you're not even sure what they're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys are seeing. I should just walk right across, right?
Yeah. Well, Krua and I think it's the doctor with
Dr.
the one
Rigel?
that Dr. Rigel. Yeah, we'll just point out, hey, don't step here. Don't step here.
Yeah, you can like pull out some copper coins or like types of trinkets or something like that. You can use to throw down, even like break off pieces of bread to throw down if you wish. Dr. Rigel, if you want to, step over here and you can check the areas there, or you can check another area over here if you wish. This area, if you moved over here, you can get 3 different squares. So let's check those as well. A couple of them look safe. However, one of them, of course, is glyphed also. I could not imagine doing this this room without a map.
Right.
Yeah, this would be rough.
But yes, the room itself is fairly large, over 100 feet in length and width. So actually, let me go ahead and check those 3 that you had up there, Krua, for you real quick.
Sure.
While you were up there. They all look to be safe, actually. Oops. We'll just do it individually, make it easier.
So, Indigo has a carpet of flying. I wonder if we can bypass this. I could just ferry one person at a time over to one of the doors.
All those that are skilled with Arcana, give me an Arcana check.
Man, bad rolls.
Krua and Dr. Rigel. Symbols should go off even at a farther distance than what you're standing and seeing these symbols as they are. Most likely even stepping into the space or flying over or going through the space in any manner whatsoever would most likely set the symbols off.
So we have 2 choices. We have a door over here, a door over here. Does the group have a preference which way we want to go?
I always like going to the left.
Okay, we can do that.
Does Dara have a suggestion or preference?
She is not getting anything from the wars at the moment,
Okay.
as they did lead her through the other location, but she doesn't seem to be getting any indication here. I went ahead and put black boxes there for you to all see where the doors are.
Appreciate it.
Okay, Dr. Rigel's right there. Let's get a chance to check out 2 more of the areas. Those areas seem to be fine as well. Right there, those 2. And the one right beside there, up to the north, that one is free as well, also, of any symbols. All right. Does anyone want to go through? Does anyone else have a fairly decent investigation check to aid your companions?
Not me.
Nope.
Fair enough.
Arthur's just going to follow behind Dr. Rigel and drop copper pieces wherever.
Okay.
They lead.
And does Indigo and Mornthiel want to follow Rigel or Krua? Someone probably would want to go with Krua as well. We'll send the other paladin with Krua.
Yeah. And then who's Dara going to go with?
She's going to go with you.
I'll walk to keep them both in my aura.
Okay. So let's go ahead and do some checks over here for Krua first. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are touching you. Oh my goodness. All right, we got some symbols here. Start from here. There's a symbol there. There's a symbol there. There's a symbol there. And these spaces are safe. And we'll move back over to Dr. Rigel. Dr. Rigel has 5 spaces there as well. And just so you all know, this is a completely random where these things are located. So there is one right here. That's safe. That's safe. That's safe. That's safe. However, there is a symbol right here.
So I keep telling Arthrog and Mornthiel where everything is.
Uh-huh.
Appreciate it.
And I'm going to move diagonally to there, Mitch.
All right, I need for you to do me a favor and give me a acrobatics check, please.
Will do. Oh.
+6.
Oh wait. Yeah.
Do you have
That's a 9.
Do you have anything you would like to add to that, like a flash of genius or anything of that nature?
You can take a reroll from me if you want.
It is the last session, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I will take that reroll.
You got
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to, can I give guidance to myself in the moment of trouble?
Well, it is a saving throw. It's my apologies. It is a skill check. It is an acrobatics. Yes, you can totally guidance yourself.
Okay, so I'll cast guidance, and then I'll do the reroll. And then.
All right. You are able to move diagonally without setting off the glyph or setting off the symbol.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to go back over to Krua, and we have 4 squares around Krua. Oops. Hold on. It goes right there. And right there. And then we have safe spaces right here. And right here. right, back over to Dr. Rigel. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces there. Wow.
And Mitch, Dr. Rigel's experience with that with that glyph and that acrobatics check and the evenness, unevenness of her footing, what she learns from that and what she has to share with her companions is that you can't even crisscross the corner of one of those glyphs.
You have
to
be
step
very
fully
careful.
around.
Yes, exactly.
So it's got to be like you got to go at right angles, basically, around these things.
That would be
That's
the best.
important to know.
Yes, yes.
Yep.
So we have
100%.
three around crew over here. There is one glyph to the northeast, but the one directly north of you and the one to the to the northwest, the two right on the other side there are safe. And Dara moves up here with Indigo. All right.
Tell Dara to be careful moving diagonally.
Everyone, please give me a perception check. All right. No one is surprised. Give me one moment to bring them over to the token layer.
I was wondering why he'd ambush us in here.
Yeah.
Oh, they're behind us. They're
Ooh.
coming behind.
Got it.
In a puff of black smoke appear a chain devil, accompanied by some bearded devils as well. The chain devil says, Sharish shall definitely please General Everbleed. Kill them and get the girl. And before we go into combat and roll our initiative, it is the top of the hour, so let's go ahead and take our first break for ourselves and our viewers. Feel free to use the restroom, stretch your legs, grab yourself something to drink, grab some snacks, and we'll be back here in a few minutes. Please stick around. We'll be right back.
I'm
All
good.
right, welcome back. Thank you all for your patience. We got Indigo back in game. Their 20 crashed. We got them back in game now. And I believe we are ready for some initiative. Pull up the initiative tracker. Make sure to select your token, and then you go ahead and roll your initiative.
Oh, yeah.
I'll roll for Dara.
All right.
Roll for the bad guys. All right, we have Dr. Rigel, we have Morntheo, we have Orthrog, we have Indigo. Everyone's initiative. All right, here we go. Sorting descending. It is the top of round 1, and I did not put a round counter in there. Give me 1 second. All right, top of round 1. The first to act is Krua.
All right. Well, I pulled out a spell template for Vitrolic Sphere.
All right.
I can get them all. Let me go ahead and pull that spell up and get it posted. It's going to be a DC 19 Dex saving throw.
Whew. One thing you would all be aware of also is that many of the devils do have magic resistance. Keep that in mind as well. My apologies, he wasn't supposed to be that far away. I'll put him right there. It's a little easier. There we go. All right, we'll start with the one down here on the left, and we'll work our way up, and then we'll do the chain devil last. So a DC 19 dexterity saving throw. For the first one, he will fail, taking all 29. And I'm going to put acid damage on him as well for next turn. At the end of his next turn, he'll take that extra acid damage as 18. If you can remember that for me, that'd be awesome.
Absolutely.
Dex will making the dex save. He will succeed, taking 14. Next one. Apologies, you might hear my familiar. She is awake, and she's at my feet. 29. Acid damage next turn. Dex save for the next one. He will fail as well, taking 29. Taking acid next turn. The last one. And then the chain devil. He will fail as well. Whew.
Super effective spell.
No doubt.
Great spell.
And for the chain devil.
Glad you're on my team.
Chain devil will fail too. Ooh. And acid damage next turn. All right. Anything else for Krua?
How high were the ceilings in here?
The ceiling in this room. About 10 feet.
Okay, so I can't really fly. All right. Then I will stay where I'm at. Then, well, shoot. No, I would move forward.
It is difficult until the new version of the D&D books come out. It is still difficult terrain to move through your companions. Don't forget.
Correct. Yeah. So 15, 20, 25 to get to that spot, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Good round. Arthrog, you are up.
All right, so I'm gonna turn around real quick and just say to Dr. Rigel, keep looking for finding the path out of here. I'll try and hold them off, and so I'll step forward one so I don't trigger the trap and rely on my terrible acrobatics. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to bonus action telekinetic shove this guy, and I want to pull him into that spot right there onto the trap.
Okay.
Ooh. Good idea.
So this guy's strength save DC 19.
All right, he's attempting his strength save. He will succeed.
Ooh. All right. Well, that is okay. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. And then I'll do 25, 30. And I will hold my action to swing at the first one that steps up to me.
All right. Indigo.
Doesn't telekinetic shove your action?
That's a bonus action.
It says action.
No, as a bonus action, you can try to telekinetically shove one creature you can see within 30 feet of this. This towards the bottom.
Okay.
Okay, for bonus action, I'm going to cast Bless from my Necklace of Prayer Beads.
Excellent.
I will cast that on me. I think Arthrog is within 30 feet of me.
Correct.
So on him, and then on Dara. And then I will step forward to here, and I will take one shot at this with my glaive, Great Weapon Master.
Perfect.
So 27.
That will definitely
Or-
strike true.
20. All right, that's 26, and I'll add a first level smite to that.
He is dead.
I will. All right, and then I will step forward here and do my second swing at this one here. Right, come on, roll 20. Oh, well, I do have my bless, so
13 will hit.
let's see. All right, that's a 17. So, yeah, I'm gonna guess that that's gonna kill him. So
Yes.
I'm gonna, because he's got the acid coming, and then I will step back to here. I have Polearm Master, so if one of them gets within 10 feet, might get a reaction, and that
All
is
right.
my turn.
All right, the Chain Devil is up. It is going to charge forward if you want to take your reaction as it enters into your space.
I definitely will. And we're going to do that. All right, and we are going to add a second level smite to that.
All right.
Because this is the leader. So that is, wow, a really good smite roll. So, yeah, that's 50.
Jeez.
57.
57, yep, on him.
Normally they would fall as you are in Avernus. They just fall dead to the ground. But as you strike him and the divine energy from your divine smite goes into him, he kind of snarls at you and his body disappears in a puff of black smoke.
They take the acid damage at the start of their turn.
Okay, and Dr. Rigel, you're up.
Okay, hey Mitch, if I want to follow Arthrog's advice and keep finding our path, what type of action does that cause me to have?
Well, your passive is going to be able to discover more of those.
Okay, and is that use my action?
What other type of action would you like to take? Is what I'm. It's
Well,
probably
as
easier
a
to
bonus
ask that
action,
way. Yeah.
As a bonus action, I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration. I call out the Arthrog. I say, "You are a champion. Your oath of the crown. Be valiant, be powerful, and strike hard at the infernal heathens." And you have now a 1d12 that you can use with your rolls, and it's unfailing.
Both Arthrog and Nate are both inspired. Thank you for that.
That is unfailing. That way,
Okay.
if it doesn't succeed, he doesn't lose it. Correct?
Yes, and I also have infectious, so when it does succeed, I get to, as a reaction, roll it to somebody else. All right.
Awesome.
So I guess I want to. I did that. I think the party's got these devils under control somewhat, so I want to keep looking in these 5 squares adjacent to me.
Okay.
For any glyphs.
All right. Let me pull up the dice roller. There are, oddly enough, are no glyphs around that area.
Okay, and then in that case, with my move action, I will move to that diagonal, given that there's no risk of crisscrossing anything.
Sure. I'm going to go ahead and move that beneath you to the back. All right, and is that your turn?
Yeah, unless the only other thing I would do is I would do Vicious Mockery if I still had it, but I kind of feel just in the rhythm of the game, me searching for glyphs should be my action.
Okay.
That's just how
Sure.
I would interpret
All
it.
right, perfect. So then Morntheal. Mornthiel's up.
Oh, I may as well do this. I will move over here, and I will cast Spirit Guardians. Yeah. Let's see. 50 people. Spirit Guardians is it's like 50 radius. I thought it was 30. So it gets the two of them.
Okay.
You need to make DC 20 Wisdom saves.
Oh, that will be at the start of their turn, right? If they start their turn in it, correct?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And it's 13 damage.
Yes.
Any bonus action for Mornthiel?
Nope.
All right, start of their turn. Wisdom saves immediately, DC 20. Failing, taking 13 radiant. Typically the save for this one. Failing, taking 13 radiant.
And
And
their speed.
it's halved while they're in there, right?
Uh-huh.
Perfect. Okay, this one is going to move over here to Arthrog.
Hey, Mitch, they have to do the acid damage, that one that has it.
Yes, if you notice in the spell over here, it says that on a failed save, the creature takes 10 die 4 acid damage and another 5 die 4 acid damage at the end of its next turn.
Oh, I apologize, Nick.
No worries, no worries, no worries. So this one's going to move forward here. This one's going to do something very stupid.
Well, that would trigger my reaction then too, I think.
Sure, yes, it definitely would.
You could update it.
A 15 is going to hit for a total of 20 damage. That will kill that one off.
You didn't even get a chance to do anything stupid.
Well, this one's going to do something stupid. It does not know that the symbols are there. So, as it steps forward, we'll roll a die 8 to determine which symbol it steps on.
Oh, it's randomized. Jeez.
It is a symbol of stunning. The symbol, as it's triggered, starts to shed dim light at a 60-foot radius. Everyone within 60 foot in that sphere, when the glyph is activated, is targeted by a stunning symbol.
Oh, wow.
Everyone, please give me a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
Orntheal, you have a plus
Keep in mind,
6.
you do have, if you're in the auras, you have extra saves there. Keep in mind, you also have your inspiration. You also might have rerolls, things of that nature. I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem with this group.
Dr. Rigel dug into our inspiration to make sure that stun did not affect her.
Sorry, I didn't do a saving throw. I just did a wisdom roll.
Go ahead, you're fine. Go ahead and do a saving throw.
It wasn't much better.
You're blessed too, remember?
Yes, you are blessed.
Oh, thank you for that.
So that will get you through up to 17 with ease. So I think everyone's okay so far. Let us check for Dara. She does have magic resistance as well. Not a problem. The young girl saves the stun. Now, let's check how the devils did. This devil is stunned. And let's check this devil over here. He is stunned as well. For those watching, let's go ahead and get the stun condition up for them. When characters are stunned, or creatures are stunned, they are incapacitated, they can't move, they can't and only speak faltering. They automatically fail strength and dex saves, and attack rolls against them have advantage. They are both stunned. That is the end of their turn. At the end of their turn, this one over here will take 18 acid damage, I believe, right?
Correct. Yep.
Excellent. And this one cannot move out of the Spirit Guardians. They're done. Dara is up. I don't think anyone's even been wounded yet. So Dara is actually just going to kind of step over to here. And she's very familiar with the devils in Avernus, having been here for many a 10-day. She's just going to kind of step back up over here to get out of the way and let the adventurers do their work. Top of round 2, Krua, you are up.
All right. This one over here, I will just go ahead and do a magic missile on him.
Do you want to, if you want to save any of your slots or whatever, your resources, you do have advantage on your attack rolls against him. So if you have something like a cantrip that could do damage, that might finish him off.
Yeah, I realize.
Hey, Nova.
Yeah, I'll do Mind Sliver. That's the only cantrip that would actually work here, because I have Firebolt as my main one.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so I just I just realized that, but I'll give it a shot. It's intelligence saving throw, 11 psychic on this one here.
Which intelligence is probably not the best stat for these devils, obviously. Yep. And that will finish that devil off with the Mind Sliver. Any more movement or anything else?
Yeah, I will start to move back up here, thinking that we're going to take care of the last one there. So that's it for me.
Okay. Arthrog, you do know this area here, Arthrog, down to the south of you is completely clear because that's where you all came in.
Got it. 1, 2, 5, 10, and swing at this guy here.
All right.
Nice.
That will hit, and that will finish that barbed devil or bearded devil off, taking you out of combat. Great job, all. Great job.
Like a game of Minesweeper.
It is almost, right? So you don't have to worry about numbers or anything. All right, exactly. So back to going through the room for those of you who just joined us. They have entered a room that the wizard had detect magic up and detected adjuration magic all across the floor, and they're delicately going through with their bard/artificer and their wizard and checking for these symbols that are scattered around this room. So let's go back over to Krua, and with your passive perception, you get to check those 3 right in front of you. There is one glyph, or one symbol, I should say, right here, and then the other 2 in front of you here and here are safe. Let me move those to the back. There we go. And to the back. All right. Then we'll move over here to Dr. Rigel. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 around Rigel on the corner there. Ooh, goodness. Dr.
That
Rigel.
doesn't sound good.
Yikes. Oh, yikes.
All right.
Okay.
Where would you like to continue your search? And then we'll move back over to Krua since Krua's moved.
I'm going to step 1 to the right
Okay.
and then go up.
Okay, up to there. And Dara is going to kind of move over here out of the way.
Go move up.
Okay. And then we'll go with Krua again over here that has 3. Oh, goodness. Oops, to back. There we go. Which way would you like to go, Krua? Up or to the... Okay, perfect. So back over here for Dr. Rigel. She has 4 around her.
Okay. Dr. Rigel is going to go to the right and then up here for the next time.
Okay. All right, back over to Krua. 3 more. There's only one symbol. It is right here. But there are 2 more safe spaces right here and right here. And move Krua over to where Krua would like to go. Krua, if you want to step over there, you can check the 4 squares or 5 squares.
Yeah, I could do that. Yeah. Just
that way, because I'll still let you get this one since you kind of moved up there first with your passive. Okay, so Dr. Rigel has another 5 around her. Oh, oddly enough, there are no symbols all around you, Dr. Rigel.
Yay, we're winning.
All right. So that means we go up 1 and to the left. Or next.
All right, we'll move those to the back. My apologies. We might have to pull Indigo and Orthrog back out, but I don't think you're going to really need to see the auras for the rest of this situation, unless, as long as you keep moving to keep your companions in the aura, you should be fine. In case someone accidentally steps onto a symbol, that works.
Right.
Okay, so that last one was for Dr. Rigel. This next one for Krua. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 actually, because there's this one here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. We have a symbol right here. Not there, right there. And then this area here is fine. This area here is fine. Oops. A little laggy there in roll 20. And then this area here is fine as well. Looks very interesting. All right, so Crew will go ahead and move where you'd like to move for your next one right up there. Okay. And Dr. Rigel, you're already in position. So that would be 1,
Yes.
2, 3, 4 around Dr. Rigel. So 1 there, 1 here. Safe spot there. Safe spot there.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will go right and up.
Okay. I'll allow the paladin to move in, and any companions that are with you over there to move around if they'd like. Keep in mind, Mornfield, if you'd like to make investigation checks while they're doing this, you can check the ones around you as well. Or if you want to just be there for support, that is totally up to you.
I'll be their support. I don't have a good investigation.
Okay, no problem. So back over to Krua, we have 3 here for Krua. Move where you would like to move, Krua.
What I'm hoping that there'll be a straight line here to here, or from here to here.
All right, so Krua's moved, Indigo's moved, Dara's going to move up here as well. And then Dr. Rigel, we have the 4 around you there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 4 there.
Can Arthrog do an investigation too, and just to see if we can try and bridge the gap here too for the group?
Yeah, if you want to. Give me 1 second. There is a symbol here. If you want to give me a check,
Yeah, I'll give you
Arthrog,
an
go
active.
ahead.
Yep.
The DC is actually going to be, well, I was going to say it was going to be considerably lower, not that low, since you've discovered so many of them.
He's just looking at the ground. He's like, I can't tell the difference between
Indigo will try the same thing.
Sure, Indigo, go ahead.
Go Paladins, go.
Exactly.
I'm just saying,
We got the
for
other.
Shatter Kai, you guys should do better.
All right, so near Krua. There's those areas there. I'll let Krua finish moving where they'd like. I'll allow Indigo to adjust their position. And Dara's going to stay right behind Indigo. And Dr. Rigel is in position. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 positions around Dr. Rigel. Only 1 symbol right there. Move those to the
And
back
she's going to move to the left and then up to be in position. And feeling lucky about this door. Lucky about the door.
All right. So Krua now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to give you the 6th one over here as well, since you did move up into that square to move through.
Ouch.
Uh-oh.
Well, I wonder if I could just go to the right here and go down by Dara, go over here and see if
She'll
eventually
definitely
I
move
don't
out
know.
of your way.
Yeah, maybe make our way over to this one eventually. But
Okay.
yeah.
All right, so we'll come back over there in a moment. Back over to Dr. Rigel. She again has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 around her. There are 2 glyphs, or 2 symbols. One is right here, and one is right here. But this area is clear. And this area is clear as well.
Good. I'll move there.
All right, over here with Crew, we have 3. The Wizard.
Ooh.
All right. Well, I think go back down to maybe this spot and go over. So I'm thinking there's got to be a way to get over to this right door eventually. It might be going north, but I guess I'll start here.
Okay.
Next round or next turn. Yeah.
Sure, yeah, no problem, no problem. So Dr. Rigel has 3 there for her this time.
Ooh, so close.
Oh, wow. I'm going to move up to there.
All right. Back over to Krua.
Ooh.
Hey, Dr. Rigel, seeing you over there, is going to call out to you, Krua, and suggest that maybe you see if you can connect from here to here somehow.
Well, we can.
Indigo will go investigate those while you keep working
Okay.
on the doors.
Okay.
Perfect.
My luck's got to get better right now. Oh, man.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Indigo's just going to go home.
Dara's
And
going
leave
to
this up to the-
come with you, Indigo, and give you advantage on your check.
Right. Let's embarrass ourselves in front of Dara. Right.
Hey, look, 17
All right.
17 is the number you're looking for. Actually, the number you're looking for now, with so many symbols out there, is you're looking for a 10.
Ooh.
So let me get the 2 over here by Indigo and Dara. Actually, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 around them. Let me get the 5 around Indigo and Dara real quick. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, nice.
All right. And if you and Dara want to move forward, you can. And then we'll go back over here to Dr. Rigel. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And Mitch, is the black square the door itself?
Yes, that is where the door is. You've made it
Okay,
to
so-
the other door over there.
Okay.
Now, do you want to move back out to help your companions on the other side? We'll go back over here to Krua real quick. We'll do these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here for Krua. And Krua, you can move up to where you'd like to investigate next. Now, Dr. Rigel, do you want, Mornfield and Arthrog want to head back over here with your companions? Go ahead, Indigo, and give me your check with advantage with Dara aiding you. All right.
Thank you, Dara.
Oh, nice. Of course, that's not what I meant by oh, nice. What I meant was this.
All right.
Oh,
That's
perfect.
what I meant by nice.
Right.
Mm.
So we'll move back over here to get Krua back in the aura.
Okay.
And is our tactical plan to go just kind of link the two doors so we can go back and forth?
I think that would be a good, just to complete get a path, just in case we need
Something
to.
else happens?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I double move, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, don't worry about moving over the symbols. If you just want to place yourself over here by Krua, feel free to do so. Don't worry about your movement speeds or anything. Just go ahead and bring yourself over to a safe spot. Allow Mornfield to get caught up as well.
Go.
Nova and chat would like to give a player advantage on the next skill check, but would like to know how to spell their names properly. I will go ahead and spell everyone's names out here in chat for you. Mornfield is our Twilight Cleric. Krua is our Wizard. Dr. Rigel is our Bard Artificer, correct?
Bard Cleric.
Bard Cleric.
Knowledge Cleric.
Oh, that's right. Bard Knowledge Cleric. And then Arthrog is one of our Paladins. And Indigo is our other Paladin. All right, so now we have Dr. Rigel and we have Krua both there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rolls for that one. 1, 2, 3. And where would Dr. Rigel like to go?
Now that she has this, she wants a select move. She will go up here, and she'll take this
Okay,
spot.
perfect. And Dara's going to move there, so she's in both Paladins' auras. All right, so let's do Dr. Rigel has 3 there, and Krua has the other 4 up there. So let's do the 4 with Krua first. Morntheal shall receive advantage on their next skill check. Thank you, Nova.
Yes, thank you, Nova. Okay.
And then we have the 3 over here for Dr. Rigel. Oh, nice. There you go. Dr. Rigel can move. There we are. So Krua has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or no, I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it is 5. Yep, 5 for Krua over there.
Yep.
Oops.
Nice.
And then we have 3 for Dr. Rigel. Oof.
Oof. I love hearing your sounds, Mitch.
Well, that one's not bad, but this is the one that's bad.
Yeah. All right. So she'll move up and then over.
I guess I'll
And this-
check the 3 in front of me, Mitch.
Okay.
With advantage from our kind listener.
Sure.
Okay. Nope.
Dr. Rigel, would you like to do a bit of flash? Oh, that's never mind. You're cleric now. My apologies. Cleric and bard. All right.
You gave me a great idea for a future level.
So we have 1, 2, 3 here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. So let's do Dr. Rigel's 3 down here. This one's good. That one's bad. That one's bad. 5 for for Krua up top. Ooh. Well, there's a little bit of good news.
Yeah.
However, all right, we're getting close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. And Dr. Rigel's 3 are clear as well. All right. Here comes the moment of truth. Do you want to move up into the corner there, Dr. Rigel, or no? Right where you're at's good? Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So 3 for Krua. Oh, wow. Wow.
Oh.
Oh.
So for those that are watching that can see you're actually seeing my Roll20 screen. When I was rolling, I roll a die 20. If there's a 15 or higher, there's a symbol in that square. And that roll right there was a 29, a 7, and a 36. I actually rolled D100s. Oops. It still worked out great.
Awesome.
It still worked out great because the last one for Dr. Ryder, I rolled a 6, a 9, and an 8. It just was going from north to south. But you have found the ways to both of those. However, it has definitely been 10 minutes since the battle, and your detect magic has now worn away.
Yeah, I think I'd want to re-up that just to have it.
Okay.
So I think we're going to go back over to the left door, if I remember right.
Okay.
One of our folks mentioned that they always go left, so I guess we'll start with the left door if everybody's okay with that. I don't know.
No
Sure.
problem. I am a firm believer in always go left. I do it in my video games. If I'm playing Dead by Daylight, when I get into the map, I just turn left and go. I'll bring Dara over there as well. You can feel free to just move yourself normally across the map. Don't worry about the symbols and such, because you found the path to the area there. All right, so this door over here. Re-upping your magic, your detect magic, Krua. When you get over there, it's very fortunate that Dr. Rigel did not try to open that door, because as you get over there, you see a glyph of warding with your detect magic on that door.
Right. Well, I will dispel it.
All right, it is a level 3 glyph of warding. Level 3 dispel magic will get rid of the glyph. Whatever I roll in D&D, I often make below or completely under what I need to get. What I need to do more often than not is, by the time I do get something good, it's pretty interesting. Yeah. Sometimes it's good to get rid of the bad rolls early on and have killer rolls later in the game, right? Yes, you're able to successfully dispel the glyph of warding, but the doors, as you get closer, you notice they're slightly larger than normal doors, made of dark wood, banded with dark metal, and flouted with a latch of cast iron. Does anyone want to examine it for traps?
What role is that?
Investigation.
Yes, an investigation check. Other than the glyph of warding, that was the only trap on there, but it does appear to be locked, however.
Anyone have any picks?
We got 2 paladins that have boots.
That is true. That's what I used to do with my barbarian. Someone say, "We got thieves' tools?" He'd walk up and kick the door and say, "Thieves' tools."
Yeah, I mean, I can try and make a strength check.
Yeah, if you want to make an athletics check, you can try to attempt an athletics check. If you happen to have a crowbar, you can make that check with advantage.
Oh, sweet. Do I have a crowbar? I think I do.
Yeah. Explore.
Can I help you on it?
Yeah, you
I
can
don't.
assist.
If you. Yeah.
Yeah, you could definitely assist. Indigo and Arthur could work together and give one of them advantage.
For it.
Wow. I rolled a 4 and a 3.
It's sealed fairly tight and does not budge.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I give it
All
a
right,
shot.
Indigo, why don't you take the lead? Yeah, you take the lead and I'll help you.
Okay.
All right.
Bam!
There we go.
That gets the door open. As the door, comes open, you do notice that a door reveals a hallway that appears to have collapsed long, long ago. However, there's a skeletal hand that protrudes from the rubble, clutching a partially buried belt pouch.
That looks perfectly normal. We should just go grab it.
Ah.
Does it detect magic?
The pouch itself does not detect magic.
All right. I'll grab it.
Okay.
Wait. Hold on. Arthrog will just use one of his divine senses.
The
Just
hand
to-
that you see does not radiate as if it is undead. It is actually a skeletal hand
Okay.
that is dead. Good call, though. Everyone take back
Okay.
your inspiration.
Just wanted to make sure before.
That's an inspiring point right there. Everyone take back your inspiration.
All right. I grab the pouch.
All right, grabbing the pouch, opening it up, looking inside. There is indeed something glowing inside, Krua, and there's a number of very old Faerunian coins, for one. But there's also a vial that is glowing, and with a quick sip test, you can easily determine what it is. Let me find that in the journal real quick and put that into your journals. That doesn't look right. Let's go with that one. There we go. A potion of superior healing.
Ooh.
And also mixed in with all of the change and all the different coins, you find this.
A silk coin.
Yes, Nova, my familiar is beckoning me, but we're getting ready to go on a break here in a second, so I will be able to take care of her very shortly.
Hey, Mitch, if I were to cast Identify on that soul coin, would it tell me whose soul is attached to it?
Unfortunately, they would not tell you which soul is attached to it. There's no way to tell if the soul's good or evil. Generally, at the end of the sessions, I know that I think Mornfield usually ends up destroying hers with remove curse and such at the end of after the session's over. Correct? Something like that.
Yeah, I have a small stock of them in case we need them for things to like start the infernal machines or something like that. But then beyond the 2 or 3 that I have, I just destroy them.
Yeah, and you can have as many as you want in your magic item hoard, but you can only carry up to your constitution or bad things start to happen.
Constitution modifier, not constitution.
Yeah, thank you. Constitution modifier. All right, so if everyone wants to gather up in the middle over here, we will go ahead and take a small break here at the top of the hour. Everyone can stretch their legs, use the restroom, refresh your beverages, grab some snacks, etc. And actually what we'll do is first we'll just move everyone back over here to the start page. That way we can make sure that we have our marching order set up. And we'll come back and we'll go through the other door and we'll deal with the other door after we come back from break. Does that sound all right for everyone?
Yes,
Sounds
sir.
good.
All right, so those watching, please stick around. We'll be back shortly. All right, welcome back, everyone. Here with our virtual D&D weekends for the Master of Dungeons normal live game stream on Sunday evenings. We are taking a vacation from playing our Keys from the Golden Vault for tonight, since it is virtual D&D weekends. For those that are interested, it is Adventurers League rules. It is Adventurers League is the organized play for Dungeons and Dragons through Wizards of the Coast, and partnered with Wizards of the Coast is Baldwin Games, and we put this on once a month for people to be able to play D&D, play the new stuff that comes out for Adventurers League. Some of the different storylines. We have our Moonchase storyline. We have our Dreams of the Red Wizards. We have the Dragonlance storyline as well that we're putting out there for the Adventurers League. And of course, running some of the hardcover events as well. I run, when we have our virtual D&D weekends, I run some of the older content, some content that players might not have had a chance to play when it came out, or would love to play it again with some of the other characters. So tonight we are running Honors Unforeseen, which is the DDAL 0916, which is the 16th adventure in the Rising Avernus Rising storyline, which was that went along with the Descent into Avernus, and the adventurers are trying to find the tomb of High Priest and his fellow acolytes to try to help Dara, a chosen of Ilmater, free them from stasis. All right, back to the game. Again, we do have Mornfield, our cleric, Krua, our wizard, Dr. Rigel, our cleric/bard, Orthrog, and Indigo, our paladins. What a better party to have in the Nine Hells, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, so having made your way across the room full of symbols, you were able to make it to the other door. Opening that door, beyond it, downward sloping hallway kind of extends down before turning sharply. Widens out here into this room that you see before you. The room is dimly lit. You see that the floor is made of red and black tiles as well. But the room is dimly lit by illumination shed from up above. The ceiling itself is vaulted and about 60 foot high. You get a strange smell of perhaps the sound of crackling and burning. And can everyone see okay on the map? Make sure we got everyone's vision proper.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crackling and burning. We can smell it. We can't see though what's causing it.
Correct.
Crew will fly up.
Are we still hearing that creepy elven music, by the way?
Yes, and it's actually getting louder.
Okay.
Well, at least that's encouraging.
Can any of us recognize it as it's gotten louder?
Yes, the girl from Ipanema. I told you.
It is a melancholy elven lullaby. Krua is going to fly up. Which direction would you like to fly up, Krua?
Towards the ceiling, I guess.
Where you
about
see
30.
Okay, where you see the lights coming from?
Yeah.
All right. As you do, you spot some creatures.
Oh.
Oh.
Ah, crap.
It is initiative. I'm going to put a little number on here that indicates that these folks are 40 feet in the air at the moment.
Oh, I got so excited. I saw the green 21. I'm like, wow. I'm like, oh, I roll a 7.
All right, that number represents how many tens of feet they are in the air. So they're on the air 40 feet. Let me do this as well. Initiative for the Flame Skulls. Initiative for Dara as well. All right, looks like everyone is in initiative. We will sort descending. It is the top of round 1. The first to react is Arthrog. Looking up, you see Krua kind of fly up to find out what the flickering light is from, and you see these flame skulls kind of turn. And you can see their burning eyes, and of course they were the source of the flame flickering above.
Yep. And so we see. So we do see them, though, correct?
Oh yes, you definitely see them.
Okay. So I'm gonna kind of just yell to the group. Make sure you stay near one of the paladins, but let's try to spread the group out a bit though too.
Okay.
So he'll just kind of step forward. We'll keep Dr. Rigel though in range.
Are both of your ores +5?
I'm a +6.
+6. Okay.
Yeah. And then we'll Eldritch Blast at the one here in the middle.
Okay.
Since he's not really within my melee range.
A 15 will hit. 27 will hit.
And 3.
And a 23 will hit for a total of 10 force damage.
Cool. And then I'll bonus action if crew is cool with it. I'll just kind of pull you 5 feet back towards us, so you're not like if you were willing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
like, oh yeah, please.
yeah. So I'll bonus action telekinetically just pull you near me.
So if you want crew, you can put your flight down to a 2. That's fine.
Okay.
All right. Is that end of turn for Arthrog?
That is end of turn.
All right, Mornfield.
Okay. I will cast Dawn.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful.
This is a huge template too, by the way. Huge.
Yeah, it is. Nice.
Move that to the back. There we go, and you can position it where you'd like so it doesn't get your companions.
Yep.
You'll definitely be able to get those 4 right there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so go ahead and post Dawn for me.
I am. I'm trying to find where it is.
No problem.
I can't find it in a 4th level spell because it's a 5th level spell. So DC 20 con save or take 26 radiant save for half.
And that's also concentration. You can move that around on the turns, right?
Yep.
Nice. Okay, so 26 radiant. Let's double check the flame skulls to see if they are. Oops.
No.
Why is that not opening up for me? Do we have it open somewhere else on the board? Bring the turn order over here. Give me one moment here. My apologies. Magic items closed, open creatures. Oh, it's hidden over there. Okay. There, we've got it. They are not vulnerable to anything in particular, so okay. So let's go ahead and just make their saving throws. And they are, however, magic resistant. I know that Morntheel's faced flame skulls before in the other adventures we played, so she would definitely know that they are not vulnerable, but they definitely are not resistant. So let's start with the one here at the top first, and we'll work our way clockwise. So attempting its save, con save, of 20. That one will fail, taking 26. Is there a side effect besides that?
Failed save, half as much damage. Unsuccessful save. Nope.
All right. Going clockwise, attempting its con save. Making the save, taking half damage for 13 radiant. The one at the bottom. Making it save, taking half, 13 or 10 radiant. I'm sorry.
No, it's 26.
Oh, you
first
popped
one
it up
was
again.
my cast.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to pop in the description and accidentally hit cast again.
It
Which means I have to take my
13.
other. No, I like the other one where you had no hit points.
They always do. Oh, I gotta make it save. Or attempt to save. See, he failed, so he actually takes another 13. There we go. All right. Anything else for Mornfield?
No, because I don't have a useful bonus action. So.
All right, Krua.
All right. Well, rinse and repeat. I'm going to do a vitriolic spear, and I should probably go ahead and just try to take the ones that we've been focused on out first.
Okay.
And put it there. I'm gonna upcast it to 6th level, and here it comes.
Here comes the pain.
And I'll get rid of that
All right.
template, but and then I will fly down.
Okay.
So I'm in the Paladin aura.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and do the same thing. Start at the top and work my way around clockwise. Dexterity save 19. The top one. Oh wow, he's gonna fail, taking 25 damage and dying. Obviously, you know Mornfield. I'm sure many of you have holy water. You will have to sprinkle holy water on their corpses to prevent them from rejuvenating. Dex save for this one. He will make his save, taking 12. Attempting to save down here for this one. He will make his save, taking 12. And then the last one over here will make his save, taking 12.
I will, on one of those, use my power surge and give like number 4 there another 7 force damage.
This one over here?
Oh, yeah, I guess they all have 4s on them. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Yes.
Okay.
It would be 4, not 24.
Okay. That will kill him.
Actually, 7 force damage. But yeah, and so I got 1 power surge left. So, and then that's it for me.
All right. The 4 flame skulls that remain are up. This one to the south starts to cast a spell.
Yeah, I will counter it.
All right. What level would you like to counter at?
At 3rd.
Okay. You counter his spell.
And then I gain a power surge for that. So.
Nice.
Yay. That's my reaction.
All right. This one over here is going to cast a spell.
I will cast counterspell as well at level 3.
All right. You will counter its spell. This one down here is going to cast a spell.
I will counter that one.
All right. And the final, no one wants this to going off. The final one, do we have any counter spells left?
Arthur just says he counters the spell, but he doesn't have it.
It doesn't have it. All right.
Yep. Figured that was coming.
Yeah.
Better to have 1 than 4.
Yeah.
A fireball to get everyone in. Luckily, his DC is fairly weak. Let's hope the damage is not crazy like earlier. DC a 13. 26 fire.
And my con save to maintain concentration. I have advantage because of Warcaster. I'm good.
Dara is good as well.
What's the aura for Arthrog?
Arthrog is plus 6.
Plus 6. Okay, so I got a 13, so I saved.
Perfect. So if you failed your save, you'll take 26 points. If you failed your save and your resistance, you'll take 13. If you made your save, you'll take 13. If you have any evasion and you made your save, you take nothing. If you made your save and you are resistant to fire, you take only 6 points of fire damage. And I forgot that she is resistant to fire. Dara.
Nice.
So she only takes 6. Alright, now we'll remove that fireball template, and that is the Flame Skull's turn. They are going to actually move down. As they're not very bright, to about, they're just going to move down to ground level with their full movement. And that will bring up Dr. Rigel.
Okay. I just want to see one thing here, Mitch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I look back at Indigo. I say, I speak of the image of the beauty that was and is the Raven Queen, and all that you seek in redemption, and you are inspired. So you have Bardic Inspiration Indigo of 1d12.
Thank you.
I then turn to the Flame Skull there, closest to me on the southwest, and I cast. I start to incant, and I cast Dissonant Whispers.
All right. Wisdom save DC 18. It will fail to save and it will die.
Nice.
So it may have been a skull, but it was subject to psychic contortions within its frame.
All right. Anything else for Dr. Rigel?
Given that these guys can hit us pretty massively with fireballs and whatnot, I'm gonna. Can I go to this spot without risk of anything, or maybe not?
Yes, you can go there. Yep, no problem.
Okay.
Unless you want me to move the spell template on you.
Dara is up. She is going to cast a spell. Her spell is going to target. She's going to cast this spell at first level. She is going to target Indigo, Orthrog, and Mornthiel. Actually, no, Krua. Indigo, Orthrog, and Krua, you are now blessed.
Right. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Dara.
And she is going to, the little 10-year-old girl is going to step back. And that brings us to Indigo.
Okay, bonus action. I will use Blessing of the Raven Queen. Get to there. I will take a swing at the injured one.
Do you want to go into the spell template?
It's only if I end my turn there, I think I take damage.
True.
So I will. All right. It's 22 on him. And then with my movement, I'm going to come out here. I will take another swing at this one to the south.
Okay.
Wait, do I want to go to the one to the south? I think I'm going to do I'll do the one to the south. That'll be easier for people to get to.
Okay.
All right, that's 34 on him. You know what? I'm going to do a first level smite since it's undead.
Okay.
I would lose my Paladin card if I didn't smite an undead. And if he's still up, I'll take my bonus action attack on him.
He is not up.
All right. Polearm Master bonus attack on the one next to me.
Yep.
Ooh, is that going to hit?
Normally it would.
All right.
He's
Well,
going to
hey,
cast shield.
burned his reaction. That's
That is
something.
true. That is true.
Yeah. All right. And I will.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was muted. Use your bardic inspiration. If it fails, it fails. You keep it.
Good call. Good call.
There you go.
1d12 can get you there.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Woo-hoo!
Nice.
All right.
25 smashes through that shield.
Oh, yeah, it does.
That was a good call. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Well, then I got a
27.
smite on that. So another, weak smite. But, all right. He's teed up. And I will end my turn right
All right.
there.
Top of the round, Orthrog.
Arthrog seeing,
Okay, no
yeah,
problem.
Arthrog seeing one paladin started wailing on them. He's just going to step over here and take a swing as well.
Okay.
Nice.
And that's going to miss because he has his shield up, I'm guessing.
Yes, his shield is still up. For an 18 is his number.
My attack rolls are awful today. Let's try again. I'm going to use a reroll on this attack.
Sure.
Are you adding your blast?
Oh, crap, you're right.
Oh, yeah. Good reminder. Good reminder. I forgot about it myself.
All right. That's the blast for the first
Oh,
attack.
yeah.
First one would
First one
have hit. Yeah.
Yes.
That would take it out.
So that's, yes. There we go. Thanks for the reminder about the bless.
Yes.
Indigo would like to use this reaction to give Arthrog a high five. That was awesome.
Excellent. Taking you out of combat. All right.
Cast, combat. I'll cast Prayer Healing.
Dara will come up to you, Mornfield, and she says, "If you want, I can just heal everyone myself."
Okay. If you want to.
Yeah, it'll take her about 10 minutes, but she can cast Cure Wounds at will. So she'll heal everybody up to full.
Can she heal herself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Excellent. And then while that's going on, I'll re-up Detect Magic.
Okay.
As a ritual, of course.
Yes, no problem. So you can cast that over the 10 minutes that Dara's healing everyone. And you do see another hallway to the south over here that does seem to lead to another chamber.
Let's go that way.
Yes.
Dara's going to stick by Indigo.
Actually, Indigo's going to get out his carpet and ask Dara to fly on the carpet with him.
Okay.
This isn't Aladdin.
Well, that allows me to keep her close to me if I have to move.
As a bard, you want me to take out my lute and start singing the song?
Let me...
It's a brand new world. Yes.
Go ahead, once you get down in there, stop for a moment until everyone gets caught up, if you would, please.
I had to correct myself. It's a whole new world.
And Dr. Rigel and Mornfield, if you want to move down there as well.
They're just a big instrument.
As you enter into this room, first, the floor of this room is decorated also in red and black tiles comprising figure-8 patterns. Small motes of light dance near, flicker into the top of the 8-foot high ceiling. Plain unlocked wooden door is set in the western wall of the room down here. I didn't put a door in here, but I did put some lighting in for you. The odd thing is the sound of lilting elven music fills the room.
And there's nothing invisible in here?
No, not with your sea invisibility.
It's got a great sound system.
If you want to spend a minute or so investigating the room, you can do so.
Does my detect magic go off?
Kind of, but it's not really. Basically, it's story oriented in the adventure, so there's not going to be any source of it. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
But you can investigate or perception checks.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. Looking around, the room seems fairly plain. Doesn't really even have any furnishings or anything of that nature in there. But after about a minute, you all start to feel a little strange looking about for the source of this. And everyone, please give me a charisma saving throw. Keep in mind you are an Orthrog's aura. So you will have a +6 to your aura, or to your check for charisma save.
Spell? Is it a spell?
It's a spell-like effect, so if you have magic resistance from like a mantle, it wouldn't apply.
Is it a charm effect?
It is not.
Okay, thank you.
It would not apply, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Your DC is 19 with the +6 from the paladin. Let me know who failed the save. I'm going to attempt one for Dara as well.
I want the elf failed.
Up to an 18. Dara is going to fail. So the only person that failed was Mornathiel and Krua.
Oh,
correct?
Is the that bless is down. All right. Never mind.
And Dara.
And Dara failed as well. Mornathiel failed, correct?
Correct.
And Krua failed, correct?
Correct.
Both of you dropped to 0 hit points and are unconscious.
Oh, crap.
Oh.
Dara drops to 1 because someone cast Death Ward on her earlier.
All right. Arthrog uses his hold on, his channel divinity. I'm just like, fine. Wasn't planning on using that right this second, but let me find it really fast.
Wait, Mitch, did you just say that Mornathiel dropped?
Mornathiel and Krua both dropped to 0 hit points unconscious.
Okay. Can I do a healing word on them?
Yes, but one moment before you go to do your. Hold on, let's see what the deflection is first.
Yeah, I forgot I had this. +4 bonus to a save.
Did that put you up over 19?
Yep, it would.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. So you can Krua, you can still be up. That's no problem.
Okay.
Your character would know that. You know, you might not have played Krua in a while, but Krua would know that. But before you use your channel divinity real quick, Arthrog, and before you do anything, Dr. Rigel, you see the door on the wall opens and fog spills into the chamber. A slender wood elf strides into the room. Long brown hair cascades over a faded red and white blouse as she surveys the room. You see that she wears an emblem of the Hell Riders over her left breast. "Why have you come here?" the elf, twitching slightly, says in a voice tinged with sadness. "You shouldn't be here. You'll wake them. They need their rest. Go."
We are seeking to help you find redemption. We're seeking to wake the clerics of the Hellriders.
As you say that, the figure at the door says, "Why have you come here? You shouldn't be here. You'll wake them. They need their rest. Go."
Dara, the chosen of Ilmater, has said that we need to waken them.
Why have you come here? You shouldn't be here. You'll wake them. They need their rest. Go. And Mornfield, Dara is going to heal you with a Cure Wounds.
Dara's unconscious.
No, she dropped to 1.
Oh, that's right.
Because of the death ward. Someone was, because your death ward, wasn't it?
No, it's one of the paladins.
Oh, gotcha. So she
I
will
forget.
cure. She will cure you for 8 hit points, and she'll cure herself
Mitch.
as well. Go ahead.
Because this this elven image has said the same thing, completely unreactive to anything we've said, would an insight check allow us to understand whether or not she's kind of an active, living, breathing, or she's just kind of a hologram or
No, but an Arcana
like
check
that.
would.
Okay.
Anyone skilled with Arcana can make an Arcana check. Yeah, Dr. Rigel, it's definitely a programmed illusion. As you're kind of looking at her, she says, "Why have you come here? You shouldn't be here. You'll wake them. They need their rest. Go."
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
Is our Twilight Cleric back on her feet?
She is at the moment.
All right. So that happened before I used the channel divinity. Then?
Now, what's your channel divinity is now?
So when I thought like 3 people of our party were down, I was trying to okay, the turn the tide, which is like as a bonus action, you can bolster injured creatures with your channel divinity. Each creature of your choice, you can hear you within 30 feet regains hit points.
Totally use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that at least it's another 8, at least just to start. It was more of the emergency.
Okay,
wake
problem.
them back up.
Oh yeah.
And then I can
until 29 from Prayer of Healing.
Yeah, and then I can heal.
Here's the only problem: Prayer of Healing takes 10 minutes, correct?
Yeah, but we're not. Are we in combat?
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
You want to start casting? Hold on a second. Do you want to start casting at Mornfield?
Yes.
All right. After about another minute, I need for Mornfield and Dara to make another Charisma saving throw.
I'm gonna cast. I was just gonna say, could I cast Death Ward back on Dara before we were?
If you want to, sure.
Yeah, I was just gonna.
Keep in mind, if anyone has inspiration to aid companions.
I say we get out of this room.
Right.
I down again.
No, not with the bonus. You're.
I don't have.
Oh, you don't have advantage. That's what I was saying. If anyone, before you rolled, I was going to ask if anyone wanted to spend their inspiration to help anyone.
I'll give him my inspiration.
Okay, so that way his Mornfield is good with the 18 plus the Paladin's aura. So you are going to be immune for it for the next 24 hours as well. And let's check for Dara. Dara goes back down to 1. She points over and says, "Through the door, go."
I will cast Death Ward on her again.
Okay.
Before we go,
and I'll heal her. So go ahead.
She says, "Run through the door. I can heal. I will heal myself."
Yeah, she's on the carpet with me, so we're just zipping over there.
Okay. Let me remove the lighting there. Now, keep in mind, again, as I mentioned earlier, these rooms just kind of represent what these are, as this adventure does not have any maps for it. So you leave the singing behind as you enter into this next room. As you pass by, you actually pass through that illusion, and she's that elven woman saying the same thing. This door opens into a large expanse of rolling hills beneath a wide blue sky on a perfect spring day. Brilliant hued insects fly around a babbling brook that tumbles around a large boulder in the distance. A large face of the boulder has a wooden door with an iron lever handle. Compared to the horrors of the tomb and Avernus itself, this place is an alluring oasis.
More likely a illusion.
Another illusion.
Make an Arcana check. Crew, do you still have your detect magic up?
I do.
Oh yes, the whole room radiates of illusory magic.
Yeah, I'll mention that to everybody. And whoops, I didn't mean to do that advantage, but still 22 is good or high.
Yes, it's definitely a Mirage Arcane spell.
I'll say that to everybody.
Which is a 7th level spell. While you're looking about, Dara is going to heal herself and Mornfiel and Orthrog up to full. But there's a brook, there's a boulder, you can the brightly lit from the afternoon sun. The trees' shadows create patches of cool, dim light. You can smell the fresh grass, the flowers, the clean air, the sounds of the songbirds, the babbling water in the brook, the rustling of leaves in the light breeze.
Do we have any sense of where this place is meant to be?
It has already been determined by your companion that this is a Mirage Arcane. It is a complete illusion. However...
Oh, yeah, no, I know, but I just figured it might be something where the clerics came from.
No, this doesn't look like anything around Elturel or anything of that nature. I'll go ahead and give you what the description of Mirage Arcane can do in chat there for you. The illusion includes audible, visual, tactile, and olfactory elements.
And you say on a boulder there's a door?
Yes.
May I investigate that door?
You sure can. Death Ward on Montiel. Cool.
Take a reroll.
Thank you. Not much better, but...
The door itself, as you approach, is anyone going with you?
I presume a paladin's coming with me.
Yeah, Arthrog would follow behind.
All right. Examining the door, it seems to be just a plain wooden door with an iron latch, like a lever latch handle.
Well, Crew would get. Where's the door at? I'm sorry. Is it way up here?
Basically, yes.
Okay, so if I get within 30 of the door, does it glow magical?
Yes, it does.
All right. I determined what kind of.
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay, sure, absolutely. Oh, 13. Only up to 3rd level spell. So.
You do not recognize the spell.
All right. I'll go ahead and dispel it.
Okay. You will need to give me
third level.
A 3rd level. You will need to give me a dispel check.
Okay. Oh, yep. Oh, jeez.
Take a reroll.
Take a reroll. Thank you.
He's got 10 remaining. For those watching, also, if the rerolls, when we do the virtual D&D weekends, when we do the virtual D&D weekends, we have rerolls that the players can buy for charity. It does not dispel it.
I will cast a 4th level Dispel Magic.
As you're getting ready to do so, Dara walks up to you and casts guidance on you.
Okay. Guidance. That's a D4.
There we go.
Nice.
Nice.
Yep.
You are able to dispel the reverse gravity glyph of warding on the door.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Ooh,
Excellent.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know what's on the ceiling.
Well, above you, it looks to be sky.
Right, I know. That's the
Yeah.
frightening part.
But the door is there in front of you and it is not locked.
We're checking for
Yeah, crew will go up and open it up.
All right. The hallway beyond looks with your dark vision to be about 60 foot long. There's 3 foot deep around the ground bank of fog around your feet with multicolored lights drifting in and out. And with the air comes the sound of soft music, more elven music being played.
It's like an elven,
as you make it to
elven rave.
As you make it to the end of the hallway, there's a 15-foot tall set of double doors. Well, made of wood, each door is jacketed in intricate engraved bronze depictions of an elf playing a variety of musical instruments, while a number of robed figures lay curled on the ground with their eyes closed.
This has got Bard engraved all over it.
And indeed, you don't have to make any checks. The elven figure playing all of the instruments looks very similar to the one that was in the programmed illusion.
Having seen the illusion, having seen this engraving, do I have any sense who this elven bard may have been?
No idea whatsoever. Are you ready to go
Do
through
we
that
think
door?
she put the clerics to sleep?
There's no evidence of that.
Okay.
Are you ready to go through the door?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Well, I
we will
think we need
find.
to investigate it, don't we?
Pardon?
No, I was going to say, do we need to do any checks on the door?
You can totally check the door if you wish.
Does your detect magic show anything,
Nope.
Kura?
Yeah, we dispelled it.
Oh, this is
Okay.
a different door. You've come through that door down the
Oh.
hallway, and there's this set of double doors at the end that have the bronze engravings on them. Your detect magic does not pick up anything on the door at all.
My investigation rolls have been terrible in this sequence.
You don't see any traps either. Neither does Krua.
Is it locked anyway?
It is not locked.
Oh, Indigo will go through if.
Yeah, Arthur can go. I mean, yeah. Either way, your call.
You know what, Paladins? It's okay. Let me get to the door. Dr. Rigel will grab a handle. Because it's a bardic engraving, and because I'm the one who rolled the 11, I'm not going to let my Paladins
Okay.
take this one.
Do me a favor.
It's not a good sign that Dara is backing up.
No. What I'm trying to explain to you is go ahead and put yourselves down here. Those to the north will be going in first. Those to the south will be going in last. And put yourselves in a marching order going into abreast, if you would please.
And
Okay.
I Dara my carpet, so she can use that if she needs to.
And
Crew, where are you lining up in this sequence?
All right, and Dr. Rogel's going first. Perfect. So we can move Indigo up, and we can move Dara up there as well. All right. I'm going to copy and paste your group over to another map, and we will see what's on that other map when we come back from our last break of the evening. It is about 5 till. Everyone that are watching, we're going to take a small little break for about 7 minutes. We'll have everyone come back at 2 after the hour, and we'll jump back into the game shortly after that. Go ahead and stretch your legs, use the restroom, grab some snacks, refresh your beverages, and we will be back very shortly. Please stick around. right, welcome back, everyone. They've gone through the door, and on the other side, give me a second here to get a couple things fixed. Entering into this room beyond the bronze decorated doors, you see frescoes all along the walls of this room. Give me a moment and I'll give you some really cool player handout artwork for this as well. Oops.
Can I throw up my Twilight Sanctuary before we enter the room? Just because.
Oh,
It's really cool.
That's awesome.
One of the frescoes on the wall. The room itself is rather large. Obviously, you recognize the room. We're just using it again because, again, there was no maps for this adventure, so we're just going to use this. It's about the same size. 15-foot tall barrel-vaulted ceilings with faded frescoes. The floor fashioned of black and red tiles that form patterns of interlocking circles. 3 iron wrought chandeliers hang from the ceiling, set with candles that glow with continual flame. You hear rhythmic breathing, the scurrying of vermin, and a soft elven lullaby being played. The air smells a little bit of rotten dust and incense. Of course, the artwork depicted on the walls depict holy warriors battling fiends with a fiery angel in their midst. You see the same wood elven woman in front of you up here. Looks very similar to the programmed illusion, except more disheveled, more haggard looking, and definitely very weary and worn. As you enter in, she's playing a small fiddle made of a strange purple wood. Seeing you, she speaks in Elvish. "You must depart this place," the elf hisses angrily in strange archaic Elvish. "They shall bring harm upon them. I will protect them." And I'll put that into chat for you. You also see behind her, there is some sort of tomb. Very similar to the caps that were in the niches in the room that where the bloody hooves were kept. And there is a name on that wall, on that heavy stone door, that bears the name Horst Aetheres, the High Priest of Helm. Or, I'm sorry, of Torm.
Hey, we're looking for him.
Indeed. Any response to what she says? Hello, Brockmar. Welcome. Anyone?
Yeah. Indigo will say, "Fate is to rise again and fulfill their destiny. That will bring them peace. They have rested long enough. Now it is time to answer their call. Release them so they may fulfill their destiny."
And the other knights have risen already.
All right, so why don't you all go ahead and take inspiration for that inspiring speech from Indigo. And Dr. Rigel, if you would give me a medicine check before the next event happens.
Yes, please. That is why she's got doctor.
She seems mad. Like, not angry, but like a little insane.
Insane.
You do again see her, but her clothes are more worn and such like that, and she strikes a screeching, discordant note on the fiddle, and a lash of silver light appears in her hand. And she says, "If you don't leave willingly, I will make you." It is initiative, please. Select your token and roll initiative. Morthiel, would you like to give your advantage to anyone besides yourself?
I'll give it to Azog. for Athrog.
So Arthrog
Thank you
has
very much.
advantage.
Mitch, question.
Yes.
Is insanity a disease?
For the purposes, are you talking about for the purposes of mechanically? Someone would have to, if they want to do something like that to remove something of that nature, they'd probably have to get close to her and with the spell attack roll, hit her with a greater restoration.
All right. Well, I was thinking lesser restoration, which will remove a disease. So that's why I was thinking.
Yeah, it would
Insanity
definitely be,
was a disease. I could do that, but
yeah, definitely be a greater restoration. Yes.
oh, I can't do that. All right. Thank you.
No problem.
Luckily, the cleric can.
All right.
I have plenty of greater resto available.
The first person to react is Krua.
Oh wow. Well,
Oops, I'm not in the initiative order. I apologize. I didn't click on my character.
No problem. Go ahead and do it again, and you can adjust yourself to the 17.
and then the this is the tomb back in the back, right? Or
Yes.
the north.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'll move there. Double move, and then I'll Misty Step 6 to there.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
At the end of your turn, she's going to take a legendary action.
Oops. Oopsies.
She's a wood elf after all, 35 feet.
Eek.
AC of 31.
Oh.
Oh.
Nothing I can do there.
As she says, I said leave! 19 force damage. And I need for you to give me a con save, please.
I'd like to use my inspiration on that.
I completely understand.
And then I will raise
reroll.
that with my arcane deflection.
Perfect.
So, yep.
Okay.
So I can get it up to 21.
Excellent. All right, so just the 19 force. Her second attack. AC of 24.
I can't do anything about that either. Holy cow. Okay.
4 force damage, and then another DC 19 Constitution save.
All right. Well, this is at normal. Yeah, I'm paralyzed.
Take a reroll. Take a reroll.
Thank you.
He also had 17.
Oh, nice! Talk about a very awesome,
17.
a very awesome reroll. And her third attack.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh!
Jeez.
Ooh.
She doesn't like it.
Yeah.
She said get out. 16 points of force and one final con save.
Oh my.
Now you're paralyzed.
Yeah. Now I'm player paralyzed. So.
All right,
Alright,
if she will
Take a reroll.
Take another reroll. Okay. Thank you.
God,
Down the burn, though.
it has nothing to use it for after this. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I can't do anything about that.
All right. And then she will go ahead and use her other ability, which is using a cantrip before or after the attacks, to viciously mock you.
Seems fair.
Right. All
She
right,
just
so-
went medieval on our war wizard.
She
Now
did.
this-
That was the end of Krua's turn, but it did use 2 of her actions in order for her to do the hit and run.
And everybody has 17 temporary hit points because I put up my Twilight Sanctuary before you went in.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. That's totally fine.
So adjust your health up by 17.
Thank you very much.
And everybody else gets 17 pounds.
Thank you, Tyler.
All right, Orthrog, you are up, Arthrog.
All right. I'm just gonna do a quick measurement here.
Sure.
So that's 30, 60. Dang, you moved really far away.
Sorry.
You're good. No worries. Okay, so if I can move there, I think it was there. So that's a combination of my movement plus my blessing of the Raven Queen, teleport, and then I'm just going to turn on Spirit Guardians. So, and I'll just turn on my aura here. There's auras on top of auras.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
All right, Dr. Rigel.
Okay. This is going to be my unsettling word, which will use one of my bardic inspirations to give her a negative 1d12 on her next save. And I say, my poor, archaic elven child, your mind has been twisted and tormented, and you're not your own self again. The beautiful melodies you once plucked and played are discordant and off-key. Come, let me heal you. And then I cast Feeble Mind on her.
Okay.
There's the display so people can see the full effect.
Mm-hmm.
And so it is a DC 18 intelligence save with a negative 1d12 on the roll.
All right. Attempting her intelligence save. Oops. There we go. Obviously, she has magic resistance. Minus a d12. Down to a 17, and your DC is an 18, correct?
Yes.
All right. Good job. You burned one of her legendary resistances.
I figured she had them. She does take the 17 psychic,
Okay.
I think, independent of the save. Yeah. So she takes 17 damage.
Gotcha.
And I end my turn by telling her, I am trying to help and heal you. I am a feelings doctor.
Anything
And
else?
that's it.
She will respond with, I am no child. And at the end of your turn, she will use another legendary action, and she will say, you did this. And she is going to use one of her bracelet wards.
Oh.
Do me a favor, Krua, and roll me a dice 6. She casts a spell from her bracelet. Any reaction, Krua?
I'm paralyzed, so
Oh,
no.
that's right. That's right. Anyone else? Is anyone else in range for counterspell? It's only 60 feet.
Yeah, I'm not.
All right. This is going to go off, hitting Krua and Arthrog.
Okay. Oh boy.
I automatically fail, I believe.
Yes, I think you automatically fail strength and dex saves when you're paralyzed.
It's a dex save.
Yeah, it's chain lightning.
Yep.
Yeah.
Her DC is 19. Ooh, look at the paladin. So you'll take just half of that, which is 25 lightning, down
Okay.
to 12 if you're resistant.
Nope.
All right, and that was at the end of Dr. Rigel's turn. Dara turns to you, Indigo, and says, "You need to get me back to that tomb as fast as possible."
They hop on the carpet.
And before you take off, she will also cast Bless on Mornfield, Indigo, and Dr. Rigel.
Sweet.
And she will be done. So since she's on your carpet, Indigo, whenever you move on your turn, which is now.
Yeah. So I think she probably puts us over the weight limit where we can only move 30 feet.
How much do you weigh? And how much can it carry?
With me and all my gear right now, it's at 326 pounds. So unless she's 74 pounds,
Oh, she's
which
less.
I doubt.
She's less than that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
She's a 10-year-old girl.
girl.
All right. Well, in that case, we could move 60 feet. And now I get her to here, so she's in his aura.
Okay.
And then can I jump off the carpet and still move, or is using the carpet my movement?
I would say getting off of it, I would treat it as a mount. Getting off of it would use half your movement.
All right, you know what then? I'm going to do. All right, so that was my movement. I am going to use my bonus action to Blessing of the Raven Queen here.
There you
and then
go.
I'm going to use my action to Cleansing Touch Krua so he is no longer paralyzed.
Nice.
And
Nice.
that
Nice.
will end my turn.
Everyone
right
take
there.
back your inspiration.
That was awesome.
Well done, Indigo.
No
That's
doubt. Mornfield.
Yeah.
You are up.
Yep. I'll run up 60. 5, 10, 15.
Here, I want to make sure to put these, while you're doing that, I'm going to put these Blessing on Indigo to help remind him. Dr. Rigel.
Yes, thank you.
And then I will, as a bonus action, I will cast a upcasted 7th level healing word on Kuna.
All right, Krua. Up.
Or I can cast sleep. Or I can cast sleep too. But heal 25. That is
Thank
horrible.
you.
Horrible. And my temporary hit point. 2. Okay. 19 temporary points.
Nice. So those of you that finish your turn in Mornfield's aura, if you haven't taken any from the first 17, you'll gain 2 more. If you are finished your in the aura, you have taken damage, it'll put it up to 19. All right. Good round.
That's my turn.
All right. Yalanu is up on her turn. She's going to take a bonus action. And I'm going to roll a dice 6 for her bonus action. Her bonus action is a 5. Go over to the GM layer.
good set of words to hear. Oh.
Then she is going to turn to Krua. I'm sorry, Krua. I don't mean to seem like I'm picking on you. Please don't.
No, you're good. You're good. No, I foolishly moved up to the casket or whatever. So yeah.
She is going to turn to Krua and cast a spell.
I will counterspell that.
Okay.
Let's see. What do I have left? I will counter it at 7th level.
Okay, you will still need to roll. But before you roll, however, she is going to use one of her bardic inspirations.
Interesting. Okay, wow.
Oh, dang.
Ooh, that's awesome. That is an awesome check. Let's see what her die 12 is.
Well, that doesn't include
Oh, nice.
the
You
upcast.
counter her spell.
Nice.
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Wow.
Good counter. So let me see. I think that might be her only action because she cast the spell instead. I believe that might be. She had her bonus action already. Yeah, that's her turn.
I'm just saying, there's
round.
balance in that she burned Power Word Kill, and I lost Feeble Mind. It's all good. We're ahead of the game.
Krua, you are up.
Wow. Okay. Oh, geez, I don't even know what to do. Is the casket?
Heartbeat a little fast.
Yeah. Is the casket open?
No, it is not. It's actually. I just said it there as a representation of a door, basically back here in the wall.
Oh, okay. All right. So then, what I'll do instead is I'll try feeble mind. Oh shoot. Yeah, I'll do feeble mind on her.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll cast it and see if I can. Try to get her with the feeble mind.
All right. Tempting her. Was it intelligence save?
And doesn't she have like a D something less?
That only happened once for her.
Yeah, that's when.
Okay.
Yeah, he tried to cast
okay.
that. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
All right, so she's automatically going to take the damage, which is 13 psychic.
Yeah, a sucky roll, but.
Oh, my apologies. My apologies. I forgot. She actually is immune to psychic damage.
Oh, darn.
Oops. She's not at that. No. All right, there we go. But she is going to make this attempt to save. It's going to burn another one of her resistances.
Nice.
She's used 2. Anything else, Krua?
That's basically all I can do. So yeah, I get my reaction back. That's the only good thing here. So.
Okay.
All right.
The flame skulls are up. The flame
This one's
skull.
This one's got to make us wisdom save.
Okay. Oh, actually, too. Yes. Do me a favor before that. Indigo, go ahead and do your reaction if you want to.
Also, Krua, get 19 temporary hit points.
Got it. Thank you.
Because when it came in, it came into your radius for your Polar Master. My apologies.
Oh, I actually think I want to not do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold that reaction because I don't get my. I got my. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on my reaction.
Okay, no problem. So let's first attempt the one that's in Orthog's Spirit Guardians. It's a Wisdom save, correct?
That's correct.
And your DC is a 20, and they will fail.
Nice.
Taking 8 radiant. All right, let's rinse and repeat. This one over here is going to attempt to try to cast a spell.
It will counterspell it.
All right, you
Level.
counterspell the fireball. This one over here is going to try to cast a spell.
I will counterspell it.
All right, and this one here will attempt to cast a spell.
Arthrog will wave his hand again, but nothing
I
happens.
no, I want to save it. I'm going to save mine for the big baddie. So
Okay.
Oh, hey,
My apologies.
Mitch. My
Yeah.
apologies. I can't. I'm too far. My counterspell doesn't work, so that one actually gets to do its casting. I'm too
Okay.
far away.
All right. So I will go ahead and give one more chance on this one. If anyone wants to do that one, or if anyone wants to do the crew, if you're going to wait, that's no problem. I completely understand. I would wait too. All right then. Well, let's go ahead and pull this out here. For the first fireball from the Flame Skull. DC 13 dex save for all of those in there for 27 fire.
And Orntheal and Dara get +6.
Yes, perfect. So that's only going to be down to 13 points. If you're resistant, it's actually down to 6. And the next one. The same, I guess I said rinse and repeat the same thing again. Nice. Yep, that's good. Everyone just, yeah, I won't deal with the aura. You got it with your, let me see, 10, 11. Oh, you don't have you don't have this spell resistance. Okay. So again, 13 if you made or failed to save, 6 if you failed it and you're resistant. I'm sorry, if you made it and you're resistant. 27 if you failed. My apologies. And then 13 if you failed and are resistant. All right, that is the Flame Skull's turn. Arthrog, you are up.
How's Dara looking right now?
Dar's still got temporary hit points.
Got it.
She's resistant from fire.
That's right. Okay, perfect. I just wanted to make sure that like I wasn't missing that. Like she was like a chart Chris behind me, and I wasn't paying attention. So, okay. I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Bonus action. I'm going to shove or pull Krua 5 feet towards me.
Absolutely.
And then I'm going to I'm just gonna wail on this skull here just to try and take those things out because that's gonna get annoying with those fireballs.
Okay. That will hit.
And I will drop the smite in there. $3d8. For an additional 10. That's attack 1.
So how much was it total? 32?
It is 32, correct.
Okay, perfect.
And then attack 2.
I will totally hit it and kill it.
Nice. And then I think I've got 10 more feet of movement. And just step it there.
All right.
Oh, no, actually, you know what? I apologize. I'm going to, with my 10 feet of movement, for 5, 10, right there.
Okay.
You get 19 temp HP.
Thank you. I
Excellent.
just want to get Dara and Liara.
Dr. Rigel.
Yes. I am going to cast Silence, Mitch, and that silence. So on your templates here, this silent image. Should I use that?
No, it's the silence is a 20-foot radius.
Right.
So if you want, you could just use the 20-foot spell. Like there should be a reddish colored template in the spells by radius.
Okay, hold on one moment. Let me look.
There should be a
by
20-foot
spell
radius.
name.
No,
Yep,
underneath the
yep.
radius. Yeah, there you go.
I got it. Okay, yep. And let's do this. It's okay. And let me move it. Indigo, do you care if you're silent?
I do not.
Okay, actually, Mitch, would it be possible to move it one? I want to get that other flaming skull in the square. I dropped it prematurely.
No, you can move it
And I think if
around.
you move it,
Yeah, you can move it around.
oh, hold on. You know what? I'm not in my. There we go. Okay, perfect. Okay, there.
And do you have the range?
Cast.
Have the range?
I
for
do.
it?
It's 100. It's 120 feet.
Perfect. Okay.
And I'm 100 feet from the center of it.
Okay.
So I cast Silence, and that means that any spellcaster who has to cast with a verbal component can't execute a spell.
Gotcha.
With that verbal, and more importantly, given that she's bardic by nature, it just will shut her up a little bit. So hopefully that's a good thing. She's burned 2 legendary action saves. We need to get her to burn a 3rd. Okay. I am going to give with bone on. Let me just make sure I can range for this. Bardic Inspiration is how far away do I have to be? Okay, 60 feet. Okay. Mitch, I may not be able to give Bardic Inspiration this round, but I'm going to move forward.
Okay. At the end of your turn, she's going to take a legendary action. She's going to attack Morn Thiel.
Okay.
Orthrog, do you have anything like Sentinel or anything of that nature?
I do not.
Okay. AC of
Miss.
19 will miss. AC of 30
No. 30 will hit.
for 7 force. And a DC 19 con save.
Or they'll pass with the Belgian arm.
That'll get you up. Yes, with the bless. Yep, that'll get you up. And then her second attack, AC of 27 for 7 force, another Constitution save. This one you're going to roll extremely well on.
Yep.
Excellent. And then her third attack.
That was her third attack. She missed the first one.
Oh, yeah, she did miss the first one. My apologies. So then her cantrip, she is going to viciously mock Krua again. All right, you saved. Not a problem. That was the end of Dr. Rigel's turn. Dara is up. Dara is on the magic carpet. What's the movement of the carpet with just her on there?
It's 60.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Dara is going to get up there and she says, just open the box. Open the door, basically. What's in the box? No, just for someone to open the door. Actually, she's going to use her action to try to make a strength save to try to open it. She doesn't budget.
So I don't want to be the joy kill here, but she's also just moving to silence. So she
started mouthing something to you. Perfect. No, that's a great call. But she is going to use her bonus action. Let's see, because that was only 50, 55, 60 to move out to here, and then she will cast a spell, a bonus action spell on herself. So she casts Sanctuary on herself.
Sanctuary.
Indigo.
Right, so let me know if this is too meta, but if I saw her trying to open the door, that's what I'm going to try to use my action to do.
What's your passive perception? 16? Yeah, you could easily. Yeah, you could have easily seen her trying to do that. Yeah.
Right, and you said it's a
athletics check.
Type of athletics check. All right,
yeah.
I'm going to burn my inspiration just to be safe. Ooh.
Nice. You get it open.
Actually, one of those. It's actually 17 because I had bless on there, and it's a 17, not
no
18.
problem. Yeah, the DC was a 16. She almost got it with a 13. You're able to open it up. As you open up the vault, the high priest Horst, unsealing his tomb causes him to rouse from the stasis. As he awakens, he staggers out of the tomb and yells, Yalanu, cease this at once! And as you're looking her in the face, Arthrog and Morntheal, you see this incredulous look come over her face as she realizes what she's done. And she drops to her knees and falls into a weeping mess. Taking you out of combat.
Dr. Rigel will walk over to her and put her hands on her shoulders and comfort her.
Okay. Excellent.
Rothrock still hits the skull.
Oh, yeah, no, when she falls, the skulls do disappear. Yeah.
I know. He still takes the swing, though, regardless. So.
Fair enough. Having successfully retrieved Horst Atherace from his tomb, he's able to provide enough magical healing to return everyone to maximum hit points. Fortunately, Yalanu did not take anyone's life, so he does not have to return anyone to life. After speaking with him, go ahead.
Everybody gets 22 temporary hit points. Not that it matters, but they get them.
After informing him of Zariel's fall, he's very thoughtful and asks, of course, how Sir Ghidorah was doing. And finding out that they were going to head to Elturel, he thinks that is not a bad idea for him to do as well. He does say, of course, that the one last thing that Dara will need to do as he walks over to Dara, she looks at him, and you see a look of just awareness come over his face, and he reaches over to his hand, and he pulls off a glove and passes Dara the wards of perseverance.
Ooh.
The other Infinity Gauntlet.
She has 2 Infinity Gauntlets now, plus the Infinity Bracers. Uh, he is going to wait here, but Dara looks at him with a nod, and he walks over into his tomb, pulls a lever, and you see a tunnel that leads out. And he says that leads to the tomb of Commander Rotger de la Rue. And that should be the last thing that Dara needs to do, he hopes, as he has this knowing look upon his face. And she nods, and he walks and turns back to the rest of you, and for reviving him, he does give you this item, if I can find it in the magic item list. There we go.
Buckle the Avenger.
I wish, right?
Ooh,
Ooh.
that is very nice.
And Yalalu, Yalanu, completely kind of brought back to her senses by the leader of her order, does gift you with for not killing her. Does gift you with this item as well.
Cool.
So knowing that Dara still needs to find this one last tomb, everyone can always, of course, take the benefits of a short rest. And seeking out that next tomb is for the next adventure, for this is the conclusion of Honors Unforeseen. Great job, everyone. Great work. Yay. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Awesome job, everybody.
All right. And with that, we're going to go ahead and sign off of here on the stream. I'm going to go ahead and do some clerical work with the players here after we're done, since we're done up here. But thanks for watching tonight. Thanks to all of our supporters, especially our patrons on Patreon. If you'd like to help support the channel, please consider becoming a patron or subbing here on Twitch. Again, it's twitch.tv/themasterofdungeons. For those of you watching on video on demand on YouTube, we do have a link to our Patreon page below, as well as all of our social media accounts. You can find out in the About Us section here on Twitch as well. If you would, go check out our YouTube channel, subscribe on YouTube. We've got lots and lots of views on our videos, but we definitely could use a few more subscribers. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Threads. Give us some likes, retweets on Twitter, all of that good stuff. Every sub, like, and share does help us immensely. You can also join the Master of Dungeons community Discord server, where you can help shape an inclusive, caring, and accepting community. That link is also down below. Just click on the Discord panel to get an invite to our Discord server. And, of course, our merch store is available. We do have some hats, shirts, hoodies, and some other glassware and such like that as well. The link, of course, is down below also. And I want to thank everyone for watching. Thank you all for playing tonight. Great job, everyone.
Thank you.
That was really, really fun.
Good time. It was a blast.
Great time. Thank you, Mitch.
Great, yes. So we will be back next week with our normal Keys from the Golden Vault adventures. We do have our Around the Campfire stream tomorrow from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern. We'll be back on Tuesday with Dungeons and Deliberations. We'll have Tavern Talks on Wednesday. Thursday, we will have an edition of Dungeon Delving, but we will be off Friday as I'm going to be going out of town for a couple of days, so no stream on Friday. But thanks, everyone, for watching. Have a great rest of your evening, and of course, as always, happy adventuring. Take care, all.